I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to code and morals. Ooh.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to yr4 Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. That one incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
To throw is Howard. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball out to punt. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 17 yards that time, the number 17.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Okay, Frank.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set, ready.
Young. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here's
To throw is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
down. Black, 95. Yellow.
McMillan comes in motion.
Ready?
On 4th down, Young. He's got a man! That's McMillan!
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Derek Harmon. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, They are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Foye Olukun with the play.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
22-yard line.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
They'll go again with Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
The Steelers with the football
the Panthers
to begin the
7-yard
2nd
line.
quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Here's Howard. This one caught just past the pylon. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, Frank. Let's go. Check, huh?
On 1st down is Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Check this down, that's Hubbard out of the backfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
On the ready.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Come on, set.
1st down, Panthers.
He'll try the right side this time. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Young to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Strike. Check. Ready. Drill green. 33. Yellow. Set.
Now a give on the ground.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Let's go now.
Now Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
3rd and 10.
Trap 60. Get it. Head 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Howard. Quick throw here is complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Second down, it's Howard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Warriors 7, left wing 19.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 back, 18 back. 7 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Got it, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now.
They'll throw for it with Howard. Now he'll work his way out right. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Howard back to the air one more time. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Set. Panthers sit. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Panthers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, and he's brought down right at the 25. Line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. The catch made by McMillan.
Young's pass.
Hurry.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Young into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready.
To throw, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
2nd and 12 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? metric. Ran up by the election as up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People got better. They launched before they could see.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at 22. Yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Smith, red. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Row, 52. Six, mega. Smash, red. Ready.
Look at play action with Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And 2 at the 30-yard line.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Black 40. Set, go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's second and 8.
50, great.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Come on, set. Set, huh?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Here we go. 10, ready?
To throw is Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Ready. Set.
To throw is Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Ready.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Down. Yellow. Green jack. Fuse. Yellow. Edo blue. Ready.
Here's Young. On the out, connecting with Allen.
16-yard.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and
That
goal.
catch number 40 on the season for him.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That's holding at the 2. And he's in. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Up the middle they go. Up the sideline to the 40. Down the sideline past the 45. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos add to the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
You just can't make these mistakes, especially with your backs up against the wall. I mean, you've essentially just gifted the other team points because now as their offense takes the field, their field position that they're starting with, they probably got 3 on the board, and now you just got to try to not make it second.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Room past the 20. He's to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. and 18 now on the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
It is 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let it go, here we go.
Another run here with Johnson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That is taken at the 10. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down is Young. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go.
Here's Young to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
17, green jack. Cluster, 6.
Now Young. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8. The Steelers' 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Now Young. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
Strike 2,
The
down.
Panthers will line up for the
50,
2-point conversion.
Blue striker, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
70 Timberwolves. Go! Cougar 19.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Bronco 80.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 18, check go.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down's looming.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, Trap 60, Trap 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw for it with Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Green jack. Blaster, 6. Black shot.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Back to throw. Young. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Throwing is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end from the 46. Here's second down and 4. Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Young. This is caught 2 to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Claude Ray. Green Jack.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. The 43.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, Young. Catch made there by Allen. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. You, yellow. Eagle blue. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Young. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready. 45. One. Drill green. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Let's go.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of